This is a Revox B77 MkII reel-to-reel tape recorder, originating from approximately 1980-1981. This was Revox's semi-professional recorder at the time and would sell to keen hi-fi enthusiasts as being their dedicated recorder of choice. The general advantage of reel-to-reel over cassette at the time is consistency of recording, consistency in wear and flutter, consistency of dynamic range, and consistency of signal to noise ratio. This is a 3-head recorder. In other words, it enables you to monitor what you are recording at the same time as you're recording. So in other words, you are listening straight off the tape as to what has just been recorded milliseconds previously. For the purposes of this demonstration, the device I'm using to feed into this is a Sony PCM D100 digital recorder. This is preloaded with 3 tracks from YouTube's music library, which basically mean it shouldn't incur any music penalty hit for music that's copyright protected. I'll be playing back 3 tracks from this device and recording them on the reel-to-reel recorder. I'll then stop the reel-to-reel recorder, rewind, switch this machine into record, and then play back from the reel-to-reel and record on the Sony PCM D100. What you'll hear on the audio track of this recording will be, whilst I'm recording from this device to the reel-to-reel, you'll hear the original source recording. When I'm playing back from this device and recording into here, you will hear the recorded output coming from the reel-to-reel into here. So in other words, you are actually hearing what the reel-to-reel recorder made of that original source material. This is a full logic control, touch sensitive buttons deck. It's also fitted with some rather nice additional features, such as for instance the ability to have safeties on left and right recordings, so you don't accidentally record over a tape that you didn't mean to. The deck is completely working, all inputs and outputs are fine. Being the Mark II of this model, it has 2 additional features over the Mark I. The first one being the ability to set different speeds for playback, so you can basically slow playback up or speed it up slightly. That at the moment is disengaged. And the other feature it's got over the original recorder is a built-in tape splicer. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to start this recorder. Just to confirm, I'm recording at 7.5 inches per second, and the tape is what it says, it's Ampex 456. So I'm now going to stop the reel-to-reel. I'm going to switch off the record safeties to make sure I don't accidentally record over that tape which I've just been recording. And I'm now going to rewind. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is to start to play this tape back, and I'm going to record onto this machine the playback of this tape. checking that is the end of the recording. It is. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of features of this deck now. I'm going to rewind and intentionally let the tape come off the end of the spool. So as you can see, it's full logic control, so it's automatically shut the deck off. And what I'm now going to demonstrate is how to actually put on the tape and show you the tape path. First of all, these are nab reel adapters which the machine comes with. These are designed for effectively using these tapes which have a large hole in the middle. For standard reel-to-reels, the nab adapter itself detaches and the smaller reels attach straight onto that smaller spindle inside. To get off a large tape, simply turn that anti-clockwise, take the tape off. Very, very easy indeed. Likewise, to put a tape on, line the tape up and turn the nab adapter until it locks, and that's it, the tape is now on. Very, very simple. To load a tape, it's got this spring-loaded part of the body here which drops down to allow you easy access. I also personally quite like to take this metal plate off because that gives you far greater access. And as you can see at this point, you've now got fantastic access if, for instance, you want to either clean the tape path with isopropyl alcohol and so forth, and the capstan and the idler wheel. Likewise, you can also, of course, get in there nice and easily with a demagnetizer. The advantage of occasional demagnetisation, it doesn't have to be that often, every 20 or so hours is more than ample really, is it keeps the high-end frequency response going, and it's a very worthwhile exercise. So I'm just going to hold this here because the other bit of tape this needs to go around is just this little spindle here like that. So there we go, that's the tape path. And I know it's a bit difficult doing it from the angle I'm at while I'm demonstrating this, but hopefully you get the idea. And there we go, that's the tape loaded. Then you can line up the little holes on this against where they clip onto. Push into place, close that, and if I now hit play, there we go, the tape's now ready to run. Thank you very much.